Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to this week's Top List video, where I continue to talk about my favorite Powerpuff Girls episodes per season. And this week, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite episodes from Season 4. Now, I do have a couple of honorable mentions. They are Him Diddle Riddle, Film Flam, what else? Super Friends, and Power Noah. Now, of course, I have like 9 entries on this list. I just narrowed them to 5. So hopefully this will be a quick list this time. Alright, let's begin. At number 5 with Keen on Keen. This is technically like the Valentine's Day episode where Miss Keen and Professor Utonium start going out. Well, the girls planned it, like they think like they deserve one another, and then they go on their first date. The girls just check on them to make sure everything goes well. And then eventually, immediately, the professor and Miss Keen fall in love, and they start talking on the phone every day. And of course, they're always using the Powerpuff Girls hotline, so they would never get any calls about crime and stuff. So, yeah. How long do they stay together? Spoiler, not for long, but this was a decent episode. It's it's one of those simple episodes that I liked, kind of just a bit. Number 4, Members Only. Now, this is the season where I believe when I finally got Cartoon Network. I didn't get the network until like around this time in 2001, 2002, around the time the movie was coming out. So I remember seeing these episodes on TV when they first premiered, something like that. I think Members Only was one of the bunch. Basically, the Powerpuff Girls want to join a union of superheroes, and they're trying to get in, but the superheroes always like, just basically telling, you're just little girls, you're no perfect and stuff, and the girls are trying to prove them wrong and stuff. And this is actually a very fun episode. I almost didn't include it for some reason, but I don't know. It's like a classic Powerpuff Girls episode from the season, like one of them. Number 3, Knock It Off. That's not only the title, Knock It Off. I don't know why it's called Knock It Off. It should have been called something else, and I haven't watched this episode in a long time, so I may not remember certain details. Professor's old friend from college, or I guess an old friend from college, something like that. He learns about how the Powerpuff Girls were creating and wanting to create some of his own, and they turn out to be I don't know how to explain, defective copies of the Powerpuff Girls. And he wants to make more, and then he realized that he forgot one certain green chemical X to, probably give the girls some powers and stuff. So he basically, spoiler alert, because I'm going to talk a lot about this episode. Basically, he kidnaps the Powerpuff Girls and literally drains out the powers out of them, literally drain their chemical X. And then Professor Utonium comes in and saves them, and it's almost like almost a heartbreaking episode. Like, it's not all sad until up at the very end. And I remember watching this episode, I really thought the girls were gone. I really thought that, they were gone for good. And then, of course, Professor Utonium brings them back to life with the power of love. Yeah, so if you've seen the episode, you know what I mean. It's kind of like the first time I thought, really, the Powerpuff Girls were permanently defeated, like they're dead. It's like, but I don't know, for some reason, I just liked it, and yeah, so Knock It Off, my 3rd favorite Powerpuff Girls episode from Season 4. Wonder if you agree with me or not, but I don't care. Number 2, Not So Awesome Blossom. Now, this is the episode I first learned about. This is another, they've done so many books on the Powerpuff Girls episodes, and this was one of them. I actually borrowed a book from the library when I was a kid, Not So Awesome Blossom, long before I'd seen this episode. Blossom apparently becomes a jinx. She's always making mistakes. She always messes things up, and then she runs away from home. And of course, Mojo Jojo takes notice of that, and yeah, not so much. It's just basically Blossom trying to overcome her mistakes and trying not to be a jinx anymore. Trying to, get back to the way she originally was. Just a true superhero, someone who can almost do no wrong, but another fun episode I liked. Now, here's my number 1 favorite Powerpuff Girls episode from Season 4, and that is All Chalked Up. Another episode I remember watching on TV, I think when it first premiered or something. Now, again, there may be some spoilers in this, I'm not sure. Bubbles is always drawing pictures on the playground at her school, and Buttercup is trying to play a game with Mitchelson, and she basically, I guess, one of them messes up her drawings, and Buttercup crushes Bubbles' pack of chalks right in front of her. Bubbles flies off crying into the woods where these animals were. They gave her a new box of chalk, and then a butterfly comes in, like, you know, basically just asking her to draw more creatures to make the world even more beautiful. And then Bubbles is forced to draw these huge monsters to end up like causing havoc, and then the butterfly turns out to be the villain him. And but that's all I can say. Another one I've not watched in years. I like that episode. I thought it was fun, and I don't know. I just like Bubbles being the center of it all, and I don't know. I always like that one. Very crazy, fascinating idea. So not that much of a big top list this week. Just 5 episodes of season 4 of the Powerpuff Girls. Thank you so much for watching this top list. Let me know what you think of it, and let me know what some of your favorite episodes from season 4 are, and what you think of these episodes I've picked in general. And pretty soon, I'm going to be moving on to season 5. I'll catch you guys next time. Adios!